Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Mola, and if today is your first time, this channel is dedicated to helping you understand the market and trade with confidence. I have been trading over 17 years, trained thousands of traders across the globe. And here, we focus on real market analysis, practical strategies, and live trading sessions that helps you stay ahead of the market. In today's video, I'm going to show you gold is currently in wave 4 or actually started the trade from the EPOI on the 4-hour. So what are we going to do? I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing in the market as we start the live trading sessions. I'll go through the key market structures, important SMC concept, Elliott wave analysis, and high probability zones that could drive the next move in gold. So make sure you watch this video till the end and because this knowledge can significantly improve how you read the markets. Without further ado, let's dive in. All right, so last week I told you guys something. I told you something about gold. All right, I told you, and it's actually playing out exactly the same way. All right, at this point, there are two phases of the structure. There are two phases. Gold actually completed an ABC correction. It completed an ABC correction. Let me use this. So gold completed an ABC correction earlier on, and currently we were saying, okay, this is an ABC, just like this. 1, 2, and 3. So we said this is an ABC, all right? And what is going to happen? This is with 1, which we saw it to be a triangle, and that is with 2, but must not break below this level. However, or unfortunately, price broke below the level. That changed the structure to possibly a triangle. So we need to confirm that this is actually a triangle. And how do we confirm a triangle? We need to confirm a triangle by the oscillators. Oscillators will tell you if we have a triangle. And in fact, we can see that the oscillators are actually pointing to the upside, meaning that we confirmed a triangle. All right, that's what is happening right now. Okay, so we have the idea of what is actually happening in gold. All right, so anytime you want to confirm a triangle, you first need what's the name? The oscillators to confirm the structure for you. All right, so we can see that gold actually did A, B, C, D, E, and that no other than a triangle, right? No other than a triangle. So what are we expecting? We're expecting that gold should break through this border and then correct, make a break and then a retest. Then we start bouncing all the way to the upside. That is it. That is it. So this is it. Now let's get into it. Let's get into it. So we're actually expecting this, and you see, we've actually been flying in a 5-wave sequence for a very long time. A very, very long time. Now we are at this point of the structure. We are at this point of the structure. So we need to focus on what is actually happening in here. Right. We are going to go down onto the 4-hour and we are going to look at the structure right there. So this structure right here, as at Friday, I was actually looking at it and I was thinking two things is about to happen again. But after watching the structures carefully, I noticed we have completed the cycles. Okay, let's watch this. This was a 5-wave sequence with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, and with 5. This was a 5-wave sequence that we all saw, and I even gave you a breakdown of the sequence then the ABC and all of that. So in my mind, maybe we're actually doing another structure right here, which can be this. And I think we all remember this structure very well. But I told you something like this also can happen, and it did happen. All right. So I was actually looking at it and I noticed something interesting. What is that? So I'm going to show you. I want to just change one or two things. So this will go off. This is going to go off. Okay. And we are going to bring in this. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. After looking at the chart this way, now this creates a situation for us. What is the situation? Because this is with 1, this is with 2, this is with 3, this is with 4, and that this is with 5. It does not make sense. The structure. So what piece is this? This does not make sense. Good morning, baby. All right. So this does not make sense. So I'm still thinking there is something which is about to unfold, which we have no clue about. So we need to wait for price to unfold by its own self. Okay. But for now, in the higher time frame, we can see that structure. What structure? The ABC, ABCDE, which is a triangle structure. That is what we can see in the higher time frame. In that case, it means that we have to look at the chart the way it is, okay, in the higher time frame. All right, we need to look at the chart the way it is in the higher time frame. So now we have to start analyzing differently in the lower time frame, or we have to start thinking differently in the lower time frame. Okay, there is a gap in here. There is a gap. Usually price will come and close these gaps. All right, they will come definitely and close this gap. This gap is due to Iran deal. So now I don't know how they are going to close it, but definitely they would find a way. We don't know how, but most of the time what I notice is that they always close gaps. Right, I told you guys this is going to happen, and it did. We went all the way to the downside and then we are coming back up. Okay, so that is fine. Now we have an idea, we have everything that we need. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We need to do something. Okay, so let's go check what is really happening in here. Well, let's go check what is really happening here. And we can see that only in the 1 hour. In the 1 hour, price have started in an impulsive move. With 1, with 2, draw it well. Something is really happening. With 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, and with 5. Inside the with 5, we have elongation, okay, or a nest. We have with 1 in there, with 1 in there, with 2 in here, with 3, and I always told you guys, with 3, mostly accompanied by a gap. So that makes us to understand that that is a wave 3. Okay, so this is a wave 3. And then we have this small degree with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, with 5, like that. Let me change the color. I'm going to draw that so that you see it. This one with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, with 5. So this degree is ended. So this is with 1, that is with 2. Change the color to blue. Then with 4, with 5. You see, that is it. Then we can start this with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, and all of that. We change the color to black. So you can see the degree of waves inside here right now. There are different degree of waves. Okay. And this is telling us that, hey, something is really happening. Guys, if today is your first time, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification so anytime I come live, you will be notified immediately. All right, that's basically it. Okay, so this is what we have. Once we break out, there should be a big correction, and that correction is what is going to fill this thing. I don't know how. Some of you, when I draw the chart and I said this is going to do like this, then you are watching exactly where I pointed. I'm just drawing. The concept is the same. It doesn't change. If I said, okay, we have with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, with 5, it's not exactly the way you are seeing it. It's charts. It can change. All right? It can change. It can. The same structure can change. It's the same thing, but can change. This structure you are seeing, this black degree you are seeing, this black one, it's actually not that way. It's like this, with 1, A, B, and C, with 3, with 4, and with 5. That black degree, the structure you are seeing, this is how it looks like in EW. So Elliott waivers understand this like this. Okay? Or they see this like that. That's what it means. All right. Now let's get into it. So it means that we are going to get an ABC at some point. Good morning to you all. Good morning. All right. So it means that we are going to get an ABC correction at some point. Guys, when that correction comes up, okay, I'm going to draw it today too again. It's going to be any of the threes. It can be a zigzag like this. In fact, let me do it well. It can be a zigzag like this. It can be a flat correction like that. It can be an expanded flat. It can be a running flat. Any of them, any of the threes, any of them. If it happens and you get a trade, that trade is what I told you the last time. It's going to change your life. Hold. So probably they may break. Take your Fibonacci, measure from wherever the correction is going to happen, and then the correction gets into the 50 zone. Okay, then you do what? You take the trade. Hold. Because that trade is what is going to make you the big money. Right? My account, I cannot hold trades over the weekend. So maybe I can hold within the week. And that is the reason why sometimes I don't even hold trades over the close of day. Okay? Yeah. Because of my account. All right. But you have your personal account. Hold. Keep holding. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Very, very big. Let's get into the SMC. So we are going to get into the SMC. Okay. So I told you guys, and price did exactly the same thing. Right? Price did exactly the same thing. But this then puts structure in a kind of a dilemma. It puts structure in a kind of dilemma. Why am I saying it puts structure in a kind of dilemma? I told you in... Okay, good. I told you guys that this is what will happen. This is what will happen, okay? Or this is what is happening. You see, we have structure. Let me squeeze the chart first, and I'm going to draw it first. Then I will show you. In 4 hour, not in daily. In 4 hour, we have this. In 4 hour, we took out the MSS right from here. Okay? We took out MSS right from here. But after I checked out from here, let's make the chart bigger. This did not qualify. It didn't qualify as a structure because it's just 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. So this did not qualify as a structure. So it's actually an inducement. It's just an inducement. Okay? So this POI I drew some time back is wrong. And this is just an X. It's just an X. I think last time I stated that. So this is just an X. It's an inducement. All right. So the structure itself is right here. This is where the structure is. Okay. So first of all, we need to, let me make the chart bigger. First of all, you see, so what is happening right here? We can see that this red candle actually, let's make it this way. So if the rules checked out, okay, so this red candle or this pullback came into the zone. Let me make it bigger. Push this here, push that, so that we can get it clear, right? We want to be very, very strict. I told my guys, pay attention to details. It's very, very important. So this is it. You can see, so the pullback actually entered into it. So it means that this zone has been mitigated already. So we need only this candle. That is the candle. So it means that we are going to extend this all the way. And this is going to be an EPOI, not a DPOI. So this is going to be an EPOI. So we stretch all the way. We stretch all the way to this level. All right. And you can see the structure actually has mitigated it. All right. It has already mitigated that. Okay. So why are we focusing on this EPOI? That's the major question. Why is this EPOI very, very important? Because this is the structural EPOI. But you can see there are two gold. Okay. Perfect. The reason is very simple. You can see this. We have always measured or always mentioned this. We have what we call the balance range. Okay. Price actually need to balance itself at all time. And you can see this structure did not balance the entire. So this is just like, it's going to be like a small structure. But the actual structure is right beneath it. Okay, perfect. So because of that, we would use the major. This is bigger. You can see when you watch this, you can see this structure is way bigger than this structure. All right. So because of that, you need to focus on this EPOI, which is this one. And that is how come price, I drew this zone for you guys. Price came almost close to the zone, did not mitigate it and start going to the upside. Now, it means that the move happened on the 4-hour chart. The move happened on the 4-hour chart. Like I said, once the move happened on the 4-hour, everything is going to be on the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour is the guy. So let's go check the 1 hour out. What is our inducement? This is our inducement. I just deleted it. So I'm going to show you. This is the inducement. This is the inducement. So inducement has been taken. Structure has shifted. So in this time frame or in the 1 hour, structure has shifted. It means that we can be making some trades in the 15 minutes. Okay, perfect. Let's go get something and I want to show you. So for me, currently these days I don't really draw so much because I have an indicator that does all the work for me. Okay, yeah, I have an indicator, so I don't draw so much. And it's very, very easy and simple for me to get all the structure very, very fast. Okay, so I'm going to explain. Immediately we went down, I started looking for some trades, especially in the 1 minute and 5 minutes. Don't do what I do. I'm just showing you. You follow the rules, right? I understand the thing very, very well. Maybe you don't. Okay, perfect. So now, after looking at that, I started getting a whole lot of stuff. Let's go get it, and I'm going to show you. So let's start with the 1 hour, 1 minute, sorry, not 1 hour, 1 minute. Structure was right from here. Structure started right from here. This is the area the structure started from. In fact, let me use the other one. I'm going to use the other one. I'm not going to use this one. So I'm going to use this one. All right. I don't want the lines to be so much. That is why. It's not because of any special stuff. Okay. So this is what happened. We can see the same structure I talk about, BOS and MSS right here. Okay. BOS and MSS right here. But what happened? The zone actually took effect from here. That is on the 1 minute. And price started going back crazily. And this one moved all the way to the 5 minute GPOI. So if you check the GPOI from the 5 minutes, you're going to see that. So it started moving right from there. All right. Okay. It didn't get to the GPOI. It started moving right from here. All right. And started going to the upside. Okay, good. I'm not going to go into the whole structures and all of that. Okay. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to explain some things for you to understand. Those of you that says, Doc, we do not understand. Let me explain this. When you started trading, there's one thing that you were talked about or you were told, okay, and that is market structure. So they told you that market move in this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that. And this market structure is very simple. Those of you who don't understand market structure, please open your ears very wide and listen. It's very, very simple. What are they trying to tell you? When market is moving, it makes higher highs. So this high has this low. All right. This high has this low. So what happened? When we break this level, that is why they call it BOS, break of structure. When they break it, now your new low will be here, and this is going to be your new high, and this is going to be your new BOS. Then your new low is going to be here again once we break that area, and this is going to be a new BOS. Then a new low, and it continues. So what happened? This is the most interesting or crucial point. When you have a BOS right here, BOS, and this is MSS, okay? Once price break through this, it's going to come back. It means that the structure has shifted from the bullish direction to the bearish direction. Very simple. We have shifted. So always understand this. When market is moving, going up, and break one of the legs like this, structure has shifted. So the structure shift from the bullish market to the bearish market. And this is all you need to understand about structures. Any other fancy stuff on the chart is just for fancy stuff. Okay? Any other thing is just for fun. All right? Yeah. You just don't sorry. You just don't need to worry yourself about all those stuffs. All you need to know is this, and you are good. You are very, very good. Because once market breaks below here, the structure has shifted all the way to the downside. Are we okay? Are we okay, guys? Yeah, so understand these things. Anytime you draw your structure, let me show you how I do it. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm showing you how I do it, okay? I'm going to draw it very, very big. So for me, I draw it this way. So let's say this whole move and then that move. So I'm going to draw it like this. I draw it like I'm drawing a box or a rectangle. All right. So market moves. First of all, let me do this first before I do the market move. Market move, break above, and that's this. Break above, that's this. Then pull back all the way, breaking this low, going back up, coming down, going, coming down, and then going back up. All right. So Perfect. So what is happening? This is an X. X simply means an inducement. X simply means an inducement, okay? Bingo. And once you have an inducement taken, then the structure is confirmed. Structure confirmed. Structure confirmation. All right? Then what happened? An X again here. What happens? Structure confirms. Okay, good. Now, like I said, I always look at the markets like a box. So this part is MSS. I will not teach so much. Okay. This part is MSS. And that part will be a BUS. That part will be a BUS. Okay, good. So now we have these two parts in the market. Then what are you going to look for? You're going to look for EPOI. And this is all that we have been doing. Okay? EPOI. So this is the EPOI. And price gets into the EPOI and then you trade. You can put your target right here or a little above it and you are fine. Oh. And you just do that. You are very, very okay. Okay? So this is it. This is the structure. This is the entire structure that we've been trading all along. We have about 10 of them and I have just shown you one. This is what we call the EPOI setup or EPOI sniper. This is it. We have about 10 of them. We have the double breakouts, the XPOI 1, XPOI 2, we have DPOI, we have GPOI, we have DFVG, we have so many of them. All right. So just understand this, trade this, and you are good. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you this same structure in there. I have less than 2 minutes to do that. So I'm going to show you this same structure. Let me show you quickly. Okay, so I'm going to show you the structure in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Good. So I said I trade the market like it's in a box. Okay, so let's start from here. This is the lowest point. So what happens here? We have this. We have this. And this is the last swing. So this is going to be an MSS, right? MSS. This is the last one, okay? So what happens? Structure right here. We broke the MSS. Structure has shifted from bearish to bullish, okay? Perfect. So we have an X right here, somewhere here. The X was taken. X was taken. And we have another X inside here. No, wait, guys. Okay, so the X was rather here. This is the X. Perfect. I think I have to make the chart a little bigger. Perfect. So this is the X right here. This is the X. So this confirmed this swing. The lowest point should be here. All right. So now we have these swings and that X also was taken, so this swing also confirmed. So what do we have? This is what I was talking about. So this gives us the MSS, and that will give us the BUS. All right. So what happened? Price is going down. Is going down. Okay. So what are we going to look out for? We are going to look out for the EPOI. Okay, EPOI. And in this case, these are EPOI. That's it right there. EPOI. And price just tapped it. You can see price just tapped the EPOI right there. Let me put it in there. EPOI. Price just tapped it right there and started to go to the upside. So what happens? Put your entry right here below the lowest point right here. And then, like I said, targets maybe, but I use the Fibonacci to make the targets. Okay, so I will start right from here all the way to the upside, like here, and double click. Price actually made about 88. Yeah, so it was 88. So since it was 88, negative 88, negative 87, 1, 2. All right, all of these close. It means that my target level is here. Boom. And this trade is giving you an RR 1:15. Simple. All right, if today is your first time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification. If you have any questions, you can leave me in the comment section. All right, if you have any questions, you can leave me in the comment section. If you found this video very helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out our market breakdowns and live trading sessions. Also, remember, the real analysis and trading opportunities are shared during our live sessions, so make sure you join us regularly. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, stay disciplined, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.